Welcome to Spotlight on Scott. I'm Airman First Class Michaela Weller. Each year, more than $650 million is spent on damages caused to United States aircraft by birds. Senior Airman Timothy Kirschner shows us what Scott Air Force Base is doing to prevent bird strikes.
The Central Science Laboratory estimates that the worldwide cost of bird strikes costs airlines around $1.2 billion annually, and since 1988 has caused 200 deaths.
Let the rest of it go over the side.
On Scott Air Force Base, the U.S. Department of Agriculture has a plan to decrease the amount of bird strikes by installing a net that does not allow birds to nest around taxiways and runways.
The specific species of bird that is causing the issue here is the cliff swallow. They caused 24% of the wildlife strikes here on the base just last year alone.
These specialized nets are designed to prevent this bird from nesting and encourage it to move on to another location. This plan could decrease the amount of bird strikes on Scott Air Force Base, reducing damage to aircraft and save lives.
So basically any wildlife-related issue that is a conflict with the base, the aircraft, and the people here, we try to eliminate that conflict. The main goal is to save lives.
The U.S. Department of Agriculture used non-invasive methods like this to eliminate conflicts with local wildlife in an effort to keep the members of Team Scott safe. Senior Airman Timothy Kirschner, Scott Air Force Base, Illinois.
No, it's good.
Swims up, grab your swimsuits and water wings because the base pool opens the 23rd at 12:30. Hours will be Monday through Friday, 1 to 6. Saturdays, Sundays, and holidays they'll be open as well from 12:30 to 6:30. Find out more about the pool by contacting Outdoor Recreation. So get out there and enjoy your summer, bro.
There's nothing like a little bit of live music on a beautiful day to draw someone's attention. Airman First Class Charles Simonette tells us how the Education Center did just that.
A piano, saxophone, and drum set are three things that you typically wouldn't expect to see at the Scott Air Force Base Education Office. The Roots and Blues played music in front of the Education Center to promote the availability of colleges and educational opportunities.
One thing that education has to be able to achieve is awareness. In many cases, our audience is scattered around the world. We're hoping things like this venue allows this non-traditional student to realize that in many cases he can get the complete traditional experience just by stepping foot into a college environment.
With multiple schools in attendance and showing support, the Roots and Blues jazzed up the scene as attendees were able to speak to education representatives about their goals. To take advantage of all the Education Center has to offer, call 256-3327. Airman First Class Charles Simonette, Scott Air Force Base, Illinois.
Community is a word that is used throughout the Air Force. A1C Kimberly O'Brien shows us how Scott Air Force Base uses it to describe the care of its furry four-legged friends.
Who cares for our pets while we're away caring for our nation? Around Scott Air Force Base, there is a community of people who do everything they can to help foster and care for these pets. Staff Sergeant Erin Vickers was able to keep her puppy Bandit, thanks to the help of this community.
We decided to foster Bandit. That way when she gets back from Kuwait, she can keep her little boy. So that was our goal. I mean, there's no better way to help somebody out than take care of their pet for them.
Sergeant Vickers was part of this helpful group before her deployment and plans to return to fostering once the dust has settled. This is a group that she calls family, and she encourages others to help in any way they can.
Getting in the community, finding out the rescues in the area, getting involved. It could be as simple as like a $5 donation, dropping off food, dropping off paper towels. You can even temp foster for 2 weeks. You can transport from one location to another. I mean, every little bit helps in the community.
Sergeant Vickers has her family back together, thanks to all these little bits of support. Airman First Class Kimberly O'Brien, Scott Air Force Base, Illinois.
Yeah, we're friends.
Thanks for tuning in, Team Scott. Remember to check back for the latest and greatest news from AMC's Showcase Wing.